I was blessed to join with Freeworld Canada in their mission to enhance the effectiveness of frontline organizations working in anti-human trafficking in Cambodia. The country's dark history includes the Khmer Rouge from 1975 to 79 under Pol Pot, who tortured, starved, and executed up to 3 million people, causing severe generational trauma. Our first ministry destination was at Moriana Ethical Clothing Company. The harshness of the barbed wire and steel bars surrounding the facility did in no way reflect the heart of the company, birthed to give training and work opportunities to vulnerable women wanting to escape forced prostitution. Through a translator, I was able to share with the women and staff about healing trauma. Hearing their stories amidst the tears, praying for them and prophesying God's dreams for them deposited hope in their hearts. Individual counseling sessions led to a long sought-after physical and emotional healing. Our focus then shifted to the main trauma healing seminar, scheduled for 3.5 hours every morning for the next 4 days. We had eagerly prepped for what would have been a great turnout for this sort of event in Cambodia, about 20 to 30 people. With over 100 people registering as the seminar neared, the team worked hard to accommodate the influx. The goal was to lead the staff of anti-human trafficking aftercare organizations through their own healing of trauma and deposit within them the tools to address trauma within the ones under their care. Over 18 organizations were represented, including Rescue Cambodia, caring for the orphans and elderly who lost their families in the AIDS epidemic. Hard Places, working with children forced to work the streets in the sex trade. Daughters of Cambodia, starting new lives with healing, dignity, and a means to prosper for those trapped in the sex industry. Iris Global, founded by Heidi Baker to bring humanitarian aid and God's love to the destitute, the broken, and the forgotten. The facility and worship teams were furnished by All Nations Church. Hearing the Khmer read the prayers en masse in the seminar manual, translated by Petita, was a highlight. Though the language was a barrier, there was no mistaking the tears and the cheers. Fire was released the final day as the Khmer people stood in repentance for the genocide that has long cursed their land. The breaking of this curse will forever leave its mark on Cambodia. On the road again, we drove north to Siem Reap, 200 kilometers, which took 6 hours. I passed on the roadside snacks of tarantula, grubs, and crickets. Meeting with Pastor Ralph Orts of Victory Church, we held the healing seminar over 2 evenings and a Saturday morning.
Can you feel already? Your heart's beating a little bit faster? That's all it takes is to start that trauma process in your body.
We were blessed to have many nationals and several visiting Americans and Brazilians in attendance. The warfare in Siem Reap was even stronger in this part of Cambodia, with the proximity of Angkor Wat, the biggest Hindu-Buddhist temple in the world. I felt the effects of ministering in this region. However, God is faithful. The people engaged and trauma was released. We prayed and prophesied over individuals and the youth. Pastor Ralph's parting words were, "Can your team come back every year?" Overall, my experience in Southeast Asia was transformative to me and to the people to whom God ministered. I believe I will find myself on the doorstep of Cambodia once again in the future.